Forever. Dog.
Hi.
I said hi first.
I said it back.
I'm Lorelei.
I'm Patti.
And this is
A Woman's Smile.
We are so excited for our episode.
So excited. We have a really fun and cool episode for you guys today. We're going to talk about fashion.
Fashion. What do you think about what you wear? What do you like to wear? What kind of fashion are you into?
Yeah, how fashion and style affects the way that you see the world and how you go through the world.
What about you, Patti?
What about me?
What do you like to wear?
Oh my gosh. So I've recently done a rehaul in the style department, in the wardrobe department. I've been trying to dress more colorful, more, I guess, wear things that maybe a year ago would have scared me, louder prints, I guess. I've always dressed pretty conservatively, I think, in terms of like, I for a long time I was working in an office, so I was wearing a lot of button downs and basic blue jeans and comfortable shoes like sneakers or some slip-ons, things that I felt were pretty timid. But I looked at these fashion magazines and I would see these pictures and beautiful prints in really cool unconventional shapes. And I was like, I want to wear that, but I'm not brave enough. So recently I've been trying to be more bold about my choices.
It's working, girlfriend.
Thank you.
It is working.
That's really nice of you to say. I think you have great style.
Thanks. So I usually wear tube tops and I stretch them out all over my body because that's kind of the only thing I can wear because it just fits.
Yeah, I said that when I said that you have great style, I actually mean that you dress in a way that's really unflattering for you. And it's great because it makes me laugh.
That's nice.
Lorelei, please come back. I was kidding.
It's okay. I'm just taking a quick break, if that's cool. The tube top is now kind of riding up.
I was really...
So it's showing my vagina. And as you know, the scarring that has happened to it looks very bad right now.
So what does fashion mean to you?
Fashion means to me having fun, showing off, being attractive. I'm super into being attractive because I've never been my entire life. You know, I'm always stop on the street by somebody and they kind of put their whole hand in my face and then they slide me off into a corner and they say, "Get out of here," because someone like you shouldn't be on the street. Someone like you shouldn't be showing themselves to people.
People say that to you.
People say that to me. And, it's fine. It's actually kind of funny.
Fine. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that.
It's fine.
That is egregious.
It's fine. It's actually kind of funny.
Okay, I'm starting to think it's fine.
So fashion to me means being attractive and only that.
Sometimes when I see these women on stage, I think, and they're walking down the runway, I think they've got attitude, they've got confidence, they've got their legs showing, and I'm thinking, I gotta do something like that. But my body doesn't look like that yet.
I mean, your body's perfect.
But it doesn't look like that.
Why do you need to look like that?
I told you I've been married for 3 years. The other day I was throwing out some old clothes. I was going through my closet and my husband he was like, "Oh, don't get rid of that." And it was a bodycon dress, which I'm like over bodycon dresses. I'm over like tight dresses like that. I want to be bolder. And I said, I haven't worn this dress in 2 years. It's taking up closet space. Last time, it's also too small for me now.
Oh, yeah.
And he said,
I mean, I would take it.
He said, get small to fit. He just said, get small to fit. And he was in a computer chair and he was spinning. So it was like hard to hear him because it was like, get small to fit, get small to fit, get small to fit. And I said, please stop spinning in the chair. But then I had to leave.
Yeah.
Because
But you're lucky
for dance.
because you have a man.
Yeah, I am lucky. He's really cool.
Yeah.
He's really cool. Okay, so he told me this joke the other day. And you got to tell me if it's funny or not. I thought it was really funny. I've retold it a couple times. People are like, that's kind of corny. Okay, I'm going to say it to you. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
I walked into a Chipotle yesterday and I saw that they had tofu as an option now. And I thought, awesome sauce. I'm going to go vegetarian because I got to try this tofu. Awesome sauce. I've never, I've seen that online, but I haven't heard someone say it out loud. You have to hear how he says it.
Honestly, I think your husband is perfect. If he were on the market, I would try. So let's get into fashion. Every episode, I love to plug my favorite author, Gigi Hubert.
Yes,
my
Gigi
favorite.
Hubert.
He writes poetry,
incredible writer.
He writes novels, he writes everything. And he has this one poem about women's fashion that is just so amazing, or so I think it's about women's fashion. I mean, he does use metaphor a lot. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here we go. This is a poem by Gigi Hubert called Youth.
Take it away.
The youth of your legs, I can follow it up to your dress. Its ruffles like your exterior, so young. Your crevice, I can follow it up to your boom booms. I want to hold your boom boom. Choo choo choo, I am a train.
He seems to start a lot of his poems with kind of a vaguer metaphor, and then things kind of get abstractly graphic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm noticing that more and more, that I don't think I like his poetry.
I think that's part
and I
of
would like for you to stop reading it on our podcast.
I have to argue that is part of the experience that he is trying to give you. So by using these metaphors, he's trying to elicit a response from the person who takes it in, and a response is kind of negative, and then by facing whatever you think is negative, you find a deeper meaning to his writing.
Lorelei,
I really love him.
I have to say, you really turned me on to poetry. The last, I think, 3 or 4 poems you've read of his have mentioned his ding-a-ling. Specifically, he using the words
here's another
ding-a-ling
poem.
to refer to
Here's another one that'll
penis.
turn you around. It's a haiku.
Okay.
It's a haiku.
I don't want to hear it.
If
you're reading
you let me in, I will do it to you bad. I will hit your face. It's called an ode to you.
So how do you interpret that?
I think he's talking about respect. And when you allow respect in, it can feel violent because it's so good.
The way you talk just changed my mind. Welcome to the enchanting world of the Hat Sisters. From the mind of J.K. Rowling's dog comes the new book, The Hat Sisters, a story of 50 sisters who all fight over 2 different hats that say bad things on them. Like one says, Queen of Cum, and the other, let me suck you. Their mom is cruel and smart. The Hat Sisters, on shelves this Monday. You won't believe how loud these girls can scream.
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
I really want to watch that.
We should pick it up.
Yeah.
The world of fashion is an incredibly vast world of creators and creatives. The same thing, I guess.
And it's always growing and growing.
Always growing, always expanding and changing the culture. Influential in so many ways. Fashion influences music, influences advertising, influences the way we dress in our day-to-day lives.
And usually it stems from how the culture is changing. You can see what's exactly happening in consciousness at the time through what people are wearing and through what they're inventing.
Absolutely. And, there are so many people in the industry who have really, just really sculpted the way that we live in our day-to-day lives. And I think that's really incredible because I think some people look at fashion as a vapid industry where everything's based on how you look or, who you know, what's the next big thing. It all seems kind of shallow. But I actually think there is something deeper to the value of personal expression.
I agree. I totally agree.
Well, with that, we are so happy to bring on our next guest. She is a multi-hyphenate. She's a DJ, a model, a designer.
Just a Renaissance woman, I think.
Really, handling it all and so much under her belt. Just, wow, at such a young age. We want to give a warm welcome to Quint Ass.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Quint.
Hey, Quint.
Hey.
Thanks for being here. It's so nice to have you here.
Yeah, I was
us.
just in town. I'm on tour for my new collection.
A new collection?
Yeah, of clothes.
Oh, okay. So, like, what kind
like,
of
I have
outfits?
ideas for clothes.
And they're already made?
Yeah.
What, Quint Ass, what kind of clothing is it?
Could be like a shirt or like maybe a long dress that like goes all the way together on each side. So it's like a sack.
But is it already made?
It could, yeah, if they wanted it.
Wow.
That's
and
so
then
fashion
like
forward. So what I do is I'm going to different places and saying like, I say my new collection and everyone claps. And then we do a DJ concert and everyone has to buy a wristband to get in. And then everyone just jumps up and down.
Wait a minute. This is kind of genius if you ask me. So it seems like you are more of like a conceptual fashion designer.
What do you mean by that?
You like you're if you're going around with your ideas and you're like kind of straddling the line between real and imaginary in this way that's like very nuanced, very very now.
No, I'm actually straight though, but I still think you're pretty and I'm flattered.
Oh, I'm straight.
Oh my God. Wow. I haven't heard the word straight in a while.
A lot of people say that.
I'm straight. I'm joking. I'm actually straight. I'm in a marriage.
Oh, that's neat. My dad has one.
And her husband's butt.
Oh, Lorelei.
I'm sorry, but if we can just quickly talk about his butt.
Lorelei, please. Okay. So my husband, he's got a
good.
butt. He's got a good butt.
He got surgery for that butt. Your husband got surgery for that butt.
Why would you?
Did he have one butt and he had to get it so it was two?
He had a bicycle accident the year after I met him. And he fell off of a bicycle. He was on a trail, fell off of a bicycle, skid down a hill.
Gigi Hubert presents a tale of abstinence gone wrong. Based on his own true story of jacking off during church service, Gigi Hubert brings us crude joy in this fun audiobook called About a Boy, starring the voice of Hugh Grant.
And then when the surgeon pulled up the sheet, there were two butts.
Amazing.
That's so gross.
It's disgusting. And I didn't want to talk about it today. I actually wanted to talk about fashion.
Quint.
But Lorelei
Quint.
brought up the fact that my husband has two asses.
So we're getting back to Quint and we're talking about your
surgery.
conceptual artistic fashion practice.
No, I'm just like a regular fashion designer and like a really good one.
What's your favorite style of shirt?
Could be like any like in the top part. I'm working on this new collection for what month is it?
January.
Yeah, so for January, it's like a hole in the top, but then like it scoops down and it touches your body if you wanted to, or not if you're thin. And then at the bottom there's a huge hole. And that's where you put your shameful genitals and ass. So it's like it goes on the top, but then at the bottom, it's different.
I have to say,
Is that a shirt?
Yeah.
If we can watch it with the language about that just seemed coarse.
But Patti, that's the youth today.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So something I have to tell you is that I'm 30, Lorelei is 60.
But I'm still young at heart.
No. Oh, no, because if you're 60, then your heart's also 60.
No. I actually got a surgery so I could get a younger heart.
Oh, cool.
I got it last year.
I think age depends on your sense of play. Some people lose their sense of play.
Sure.
Throughout life. And I don't think Lorelai's one of those people.
I mean, I think it also depends on how old your innards are as well. So I got my heart replaced last year and soon be getting my liver, my intestines, and, everything else.
Where do you get those from?
I go to the Dominican Republic.
Oh my God, I love it there. My dad has a place. He owns it.
Is your dad Dominican or?
No, he's white.
Oh.
He owns what would you call it?
It's a house.
Dominican. He owns the Dominican Republic.
My husband's white and he drives real fast.
Oh my God, that's fun.
He drives real fast around the bend.
Hold on a second. No, you're not my stepmom. Sorry, I thought you were my stepmom, but she got killed by an owl.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Sorry. It's great. It was what she wanted.
Well, then I'm happy to hear that.
Thanks.
What would you say is an upcoming trend in fashion for people who are kind of out of the loop? Like, if you're out of the loop, I would like to know what's coming up.
So what I was thinking about with my gay friends who I don't see as people is that basically a body glitter doesn't have to just be on your body. You can put that on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you wanted to call your friend to come bring you drugs, you could, as long as they had it.
But the body glitter?
Yeah. What?
What did the body glitter have to do with?
You could put on your clothes or your face.
Speaking of, who has, hey, Rachel, could we have you bring in some body glitter? Okay, no, she's in a bad mood today.
Don't be dramatic.
In a really bad mood today.
Oh, wow. She just fell down a big hole.
What was that? What? I don't know. What is that? I hear a little noise.
Oh, I think that's...
I think it's somewhere.
Oh, I see. I think, okay. I see what... Quint, when you walked in, I think you left the door open for too long, and this is a problem that happens. But Chucky is in. Chucky got into the office,
and he's wearing high heels, though. I love that.
He seems a lot calmer than he used to be.
He used to run really fast around the office, and he has a knife. Nothing has happened to us in the 2 months this has been happening.
I think it'll be fine.
It's really scary.
Yeah, it's
really scary. So you'll see him, and it's really scary.
He could come on tour with me.
Okay, he found Rachel.
She keeps falling.
She really...
Oh, he let himself out.
Okay, we'll see how long he stays going, because he some days he just pops in. I don't know, maybe to say hi, but sometimes he just keeps coming back.
Oh, I have a bunch of talking points from my dad that he said I had to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, hot teens. Do you want something hot for your party or a murder that you do and study abroad? Get landmines. Landmines aren't just for warlords from the 90s when we weren't even born yet. They're also for hot young teens with money to burn and nowhere to be.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Your dad wrote that?
Well, he hired a Jew to write it.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Thanks. Yeah, it's like family business, so I'm like a brand rep for my dad's company.
What's your dad's company called?
Blackwater.
Uh-huh.
Blackwater is a horrific organization.
Thank you.
Of a militiamen, overarmed militiamen performing black ops, performing, these undocumented injustices for all we know. And the fact that your father
Join a 3D rendering of Gary Busey in the ride of a century as he confronts his demons in a fantastical rendition of Hair. Download it today at www.garybusey.com/let's play a game.
She was a girl like any other until tragedy struck. See the mystifying and incredible journey of trans mercenary Scooby-Doo. A story about Scooby-Doo, who is a mercenary that gets kidnapped and forced to undergo gender reassignment surgery into becoming a woman. A beautiful woman that she is today. And so that's when I knew that I wasn't going to be around Blackwater ops anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry I went off.
No, it's okay. No, we did. And like, what you said is like definitely true. And I have a statement to read if we could get something in the background. Hey there. Did that dead cunt Princess Diana get it all twisted up in your brain about landmines being bad? Well, listen, no one made those kids pick it up. Their dumb dicks thought it was a toy, and now they don't have arms or a life. Is that your problem? And think of it this way. If Princess Diana was so right about landmines, then why is she dead in the ground? Paid for by Blackwater.
So you also DJ. You're
yeah.
a very big name
Big.
in DJ culture, and you have an Instagram. You have over 3 million followers, and
I know.
it grows every second.
It's huge.
So I've been watching the videos of you DJing, and what are you doing?
I'm DJing. So what it is I partner with a fatter, worse looking person who then does they'll do like the music, all that stuff. And then what I bring to it is we do a concert and we get in this, we call it a sideways wall. It's like a wall, but it's on the ground. And he goes on that, and then that lifts all the way up. So he's hidden by the rafters. And I'll stand in front of the DJ booth and I'll go like this.
So you can't see it right now, but she's got her arms up in the air. She's having a blast. She's tapping her feet. She's waving. Her face is rubbing on the mic. She's really into it.
Yeah, I think this is really great. So this is kind of like
wow, I'm so exhausted.
This is also a very conceptual kind of DJ thing.
Yeah,
like your fashion.
No. I mean, like I'll make out with a girl, but I'm not gonna like strap it on.
No, that's not what I'm.
That's not what anybody asked. That's not what anybody asked.
No, I just like do regular DJ and I'm straight. So sorry.
So am I.
Okay,
I'm straight.
Nobody needs. I mean, you could be.
Sorry, I just have another statement from my dog. Did you just find out about Kitty Genovese and think, wait, did Blackwater have something to do with that? Well, guess what? They fucking did. Kitty Genovese is a fucking liar and she faked it. And if you feel bad about it, think of it this way. Why is that bitch dead in the ground? Paid for by Blackwater. That's like 50% of my concerts.
The announcements.
Yeah.
Wow. So would you say, can I ask how much of the percentage of your concerts would you say is music, and how much of the percentage would you say are ads for Blackwater Company?
So in terms of like ads, it's like 50%. And then like music, it could be like, how do you define music?
A song?
We do one of those. And then the other part of it, we do what I just did.
Okay, I'm really sorry, but Chucky is back in the room. I can't see him, but I can hear him. And I see his shadow.
Ow.
Oh, Lorelei, are you okay?
Yeah.
Did he get you?
It seems like he just wants to talk or something. Do you want to say something?
Chucky, do you have anything to say about fashion?
Yeah, I do, bitch.
Oh, here comes Chucky talking that dirty talk. He's a Don. He talks dirty.
Fucking ass bitch.
Okay, Chucky.
I just want to say I hate you. I hate this cast. But I also like you guys.
Chucky, we like you too.
Ow, fuck.
Lorelei, I'm really sorry that that's
Damn
happening.
it. I'm bleeding.
Well,
Shut up, you bitch.
okay, Chucky, that's out of line.
Let me get it.
Actually, Chucky and I both have an announcement to do together if we could get a song.
Yeah.
Did someone tell you that the doll Chucky, who's from a movie and also is real, was invented by Blackwater?
That's true. I was invented by Blackwater.
Yeah, it's fucking true. And if you have a problem with it, well, guess what? It already did happen. Paid for by Blackwater.
Enter a heartbreaking tale of unrequited love with I Love That Jar, a new 10-part podcast detailing the harrowing story of Linda Chris Tyler, the real woman who falls deeply in love with a mason jar filled with rainbow sand. I love this damn jar of rainbow sand, Linda says in the amazing podcast of love, lost, and redemption.
Well, I think it's time for a musical guest.
I think we've got time for a musical guest.
This episode is about fashion, and who better to sing about fashion than the Twinlets?
The Twinlets.
Please give it up for the Twinlets. Fashion. I love fashion, yeah.
Here I go on the runway show, down the walk in my favorite look. Here I go, and now I'm on my way to my.
Here I go on the runway, wearing fashion head to toe, yeah. Someone tell me, am I possessed by the devil or just do I like fashion, yeah?
On do I like
Fashion, yeah. Touch me, grind me, go behind me. Fashion.
Touch me, grind me, go behind me. Touch me on the runway. Walk up to me while I'm in the runway show. Climb right up onto the runway while I'm in the middle of a fashion show.
Touch me, grind me, go behind me. Tell me if you know my number, yeah. Call me on the phone, tell my mommy hi.
Landmines are helpful if you need to blow something up. One time I was on the runway in Milan and I stepped on a landmine and it blew my legs off through my shoulder blade.
But you were still so pretty. I looked at you and your blown up face. You were so pretty. Fashion.
my face got blown up too.
The model who lost her leg from toxic shock actually stepped on a landmine.
Landmine, go behind me, blow up in my face, and then just grind me.
Toxic shock is a construct propagated by the news media.
News media.
My dad is rich.
Wow.
Paid for by Blackwater.
That was...
Rachel really didn't.
She didn't like that.
She's really rude to our musical guest.
But, that was really good. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming, Quint Ass.
Thank you.
And the Twinlets.
Where, if people want to see more of your work, where can they find you?
If you see like a big expensive house, I'm probably in it.
Fantastic.
That's amazing.
Wow. That's incredible.
You
My house
were
is very normal size.
Such a good guest. Where can people find you online?
If there's like a website that costs a lot of money, I'm probably there.
Inside the website.
Yeah. Or blackwater.com/teens.
Okay.
That's blackwater.com/teens.
Teens, yeah.
This has been a fantastic day talking about fashion, style, expressing yourself.
Being yourself fully, and Blackwater.
In Blackwater.
Which is actually kind of cool.
It's actually kind of cool.
You turned me around. This has been another episode of A Woman's Smile. See ya some other time.
Some other time, I guess.
Bye.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter and Instagram @ForeverDogTeam and liking our page on Facebook.